What's good, y'all? My name is William Carter, InquisitiveCarter.com. I'm here at my first red carpet premiere. You know, my man's TJ behind the camera, the 1s and 2s, the 3s and 4s. All right, let me stop being right. All right, yo, but you know, we about to try. We about to see what's about to happen.
She is a millennial, she's young, she's overly trendy, she's wearing all the trends at one time, she's got a lot going on in her hair with the makeup, she's found a new love interest, and I think what's lovable about her is that you see her journey, and you see her having to make certain life choices, and I think I pull a lot of that from Karrueche, is this fight to survive. When things hit the fan and you gotta figure your life out and you gotta put your big girl panties on. It's like, oh, what we gonna do, you know? And Virginia has been kind of in the same situations, a little bit different. She's an ex-stripper, you know, comes from a different world, but just the same kind of,
same type of fight.
Same type of fight,
Absolutely.
exactly.
What about you, Harold, with Dean? How do you prepare yourself to play someone so amazing and someone who's autistic?
Yeah, so, you know, there's a lot of research that goes into Dean. Is it working now? All right, thanks. There's a lot of research that goes into Dean, figuring out like what's happening with him. And you see like, there are just all these amazing, interesting people. And I think he's just one of those really amazing, interesting people whose life you get to see and wants to make decisions and deal with things like love or falling in love or you know, how those things manifest themselves when you're autistic. And do I see myself in him? Only in the sense that like, you know, he's a little separate from his family, a little oddbally, and as my family can attest.
Shaking their heads, they're like, yes,
I'm a little oddbally as well, so in that sense, yeah.
What I love is that same energy that you see on the screen is the same off the screen as well.
You just go wild together.
They're
fun together.
Yeah, we're probably even more wild when the cameras aren't rolling.
Who's helping Virginia pick out her outfits though? Because she's like wearing all her favorite things at one time.
Virginia and Karrueche. Yeah, I'll be in wardrobe and be like,
that is something too.
Yeah, no, I need less is more. She wears, you know, the least amount that's possible. So,
Right.
yeah, I'm very.
You should see when she shows up on set too. It's
That is so fun.
like dudes just go like this.
Yeah.
Right.
The booty is always out.
Can't even like focus up.
They can't even focus.
Can't focus. But
What is your favorite episode? Do you have one? Is that even fair? Favorite episode?
This season or last season?
Well, look, I guess I'm asking about last season, but if you want to tell us about this season, you know, that'd be great.
Wow, I don't know. Favorite episode. I think when you first introduced them, I think one of my favorite scenes is when you guys kill Roller.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think you get right away, like, oh snap, this is not TV as normal.
No, it's not again. This isn't about nail polish and kicking or whatever.
Right.
We doing some real. You know?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of it. So that episode, because it really sets it up, I think is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I would agree too, and I felt fun being badass.
Being a badass. Well, actually, tell me how you felt when you read the script and you saw the pregnancy part, and you're like, okay. Dean and I'm taking it to the next level, baby.
Girl, what is about to happen? Because it could have went two ways.
Two ways. We didn't know if it was Rollers or Deans.
Right, that was one
true.
thing. Is it Rollers? Is it Deans?
At the end of the last year, we didn't know.
It is Deans, and I can't tell you.
Actually, still don't know.
We don't really know. I feel like Dean knows.
Hey, don't put it up.
No, he knows she's pregnant. He didn't say.
Dean be knowing.
Okay.
Dean be like, nah. Let me tell you how it's going. 7 weeks. Okay, Dean be knowing.
Yeah, but we can't tell you. In the second episode, you see the follow-up with the pregnancy and what we end up doing.
And when you read that in the script, were you kind of just like, okay,
I enjoyed it because it's a great representation of today, of society, of real life situations, and it's, I can't say too much.
Yeah, as you were going, I was like, stop.
Just season 2.
What do you think was the catalyst to them finally accepting Virginia as like, all right, you're not just the new girl, you know, you're down?
Well, I thought I killed Roller. I shot Roller. So that was kind of me, I guess, proving myself to the crew, and just sticking with the crew and as a group dealing with these situations with the Dixie Mafia and now the Russians, and always just kind of being there. And although Virginia's crazy, you know, I still got the girls back. So I think I've proved myself, and I am officially a part of the crew.
Yeah, she's down. She's officially a part of the crew now. They can't do.
Yeah, look, if there's a lot of shoot somebody, you also know that, you know, Virginia, as nice as she is, she will shoot you.
Yeah.
If you mess with her crew.
I knew Niecy was a part of it, but I didn't hit her up yet because I was like, I'm gonna just keep it business for now. And when I got the audition, I was actually out of the country, and they wanted me to self-tape, which I hate self-tape because they're like awkward. Like, I like to be in the room to feel, you know, so they can feel the energy. So I asked them if, you know, if I can, when I come back, if I can come in. So they allowed me to do that. I came back. I auditioned for the casting director, Kathy. Then I came back and auditioned for our first director, what's her name?
Oh, was that with the glasses, right?
Nicole, yes.
Glasses.
The glasses, we have a different director each episode. And then I came back and I auditioned for the network in the studio. So I went through the whole audition process, and by the grace of God, I booked it.
Praise be to Jesus.
Oddly enough, with this one, it doesn't happen all the time, but this one I didn't audition for, so there's no
Harold's that great. He
His character, and they didn't need to.
We had a conversation about it, and we talked about the character. We talked about autism and how they were going to portray it, and the show is such a dark comedy that it was a really fine line. It's like, because like, we're not going to try to make fun of like this character with autism, are we? Like, we're not going to do that because that's not cool. I'm not trying to do that. And so they were really like, yeah, we're going to do it. So I came up with a couple of ideas. We talked about it, and then I said, you know what? No thanks. Because then I got real scared. I was just like, I don't think I didn't think I could do it. I got real scared. Yeah, I was doing this play on Broadway, and I was trying to focus on that, and then I got scared, and I just was like, you know what? No thanks. And they came back and said, come on. And so I eventually talked more, and then
I would have been so sad. It's my favorite character.
Yeah, I was just a little scared.
And I couldn't think of anyone else better to play Dean. So I'm glad that worked out.
Well, you know, the capacity to empathize. I learned it by playing this a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Just me being able to empathize for this person or anyone who works with this thing, this autism, this way that their brain is wired. And then, because the character has to be so aloof but aware, I get to also be really empathetic again in myself, even if I'm not totally looking at someone. Do you know what I mean? So that's something I kind of learned about myself, that I have that capacity.
I think for me, being able to play Virginia, I think as an actor, I just learned my potential. This is, you know, I'm very new to acting. It's been about 4 years, and so when I first shot season 1, I was like so nervous. Like, the dynamic on set was a little different because I was more shy and just like, oh my God, I'm working alongside Harold and Niecy and all these great actors, you know? And then when the show came out, people were like, oh my God, we really like your character, you're good. And I was like, whew, okay, like all that hard work has paid off. And so it made me more just enthusiastic and wanting to really dig deep into me as a character and open up my instrument and kill more roles, you know, just dig deep into who I am.
Yeah, because you can do it, obviously.
Thank you. Learn it from him over here.